let's just go ahead and get started. So I did start filming and I did pull just one card and I had to start all over, but we did get the Knight of Swords for you, Leo, as your overall energy right now. So I'm feeling like for some of you, you guys are really stressing the truth at this point in your life, you know, really just speaking out how you feel about certain things to certain individuals. Now, some of you could possibly be inconsistent with a particular person or within a particular project, or even I'm hearing at work. There's some inconsistencies for some of you. You are not as consistent as you could be or were in the past. But I do feel like for the collective, this is stressing the truth. So let's see the foundation of this reading. Let's see why this Knight of Swords energy is surrounding you. Okay, so we do have the Page of Swords. So for some of you, you feel like there is a need to seek more details concerning someone. For some of you, this could be a contract, commitment of some type when it comes to project or work that you really want to see more details, and so you're not fully vested in this until you see more. Okay, this could be in a particular situation that you are romantically involved with someone, or this could be you know, reconciliation with a friend or family member, or even just meeting someone new. It's kind of like until I get more details, I'm not going to be as consistent as, you know, as I could be until I get more details. Now, this is also speaks about using your intelligence here. So some of you know or have a hunch that you need to speak the truth, or that you need to take a stance where you're not fully into a particular situation with something or someone. All right, so let's go ahead. Now, this could also be that someone is watching your every move. I don't know who this message is for, because with the Page of Swords, that also talks about someone possibly watching your social media, maybe getting some more information about you. And for some reason, you are trying to fly under the radar and not really consistently be around this person. So this could be a situation where you were involved with someone on a more consistent basis, and this person you had to disconnect from. And so now it's like you have to stress the truth to them, because you may have found out that they are watching your every move or asking about you. So this is going to be very interesting. Page of Swords, please. Let's clarify. We're already clarifying. We have two cards on the altar here. So let's see. Why is the Page of Swords here? But I do feel like there's several different case scenarios. All right. So we do have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is going to be a very interesting reading. I can already tell. Okay. So what I am getting from this so far is that there was some quarrels, some drama with someone that you were dealing with, okay? And in this, I feel like, how do I say this? I feel like there was some truth that was spoken. Okay, I feel like you spoke some truth when it came to this particular person. I feel like maybe some of you felt like you needed to use your better judgment. Maybe some of you seeked some more details pertaining to this person, and you had to really speak your truth to them, because this person I'm feeling like this person caused some drama. All right, this is what I'm really feeling. So it's almost like you had to speak some truth based on this person really investigating, watching you, causing some type of drama or gossip, something in regards to this, okay? Very interesting here. All right, so let's look at what's crowning this best case scenario, okay? Wow. You know, and I'm also feeling like for some of you, you really needed to dig a little deeper pertaining to a group or an individual. All right. I feel like you might have had some suspicions about a person, like there was an unsettling feeling about a person, and you had to really dig, and you found out that this person could be a little bit of drama. All right, so we do have the Death card, so there does need to be some type of transformation that happens in this situation. So I'm really feeling like there is someone that you might be dealing with romantically, or this could be a family situation or friends or something that would really cause for a transformation, not only for you, but for the better of you. So it's not really like, okay, you know, somebody that you really don't know all that well. I feel like this is someone that could easily cause some disrupt in your mental space. Okay, so let's just see here. What is the outside energy? Outside energy for Leo. Okay, this wanted to come out. All right, yeah, this is someone that you ended something with. Something, I feel like this was a close friend, a family member. There's something very unsettling about this particular person. And you've had to handle them. And for some of you, you haven't handled it yet, but you're like, you know what? I really need to speak the truth. Now, this is what I'm getting deeply right now. There was a particular person. For some of you, this was a friend, or this was someone that you were dealing with romantically. All right. You had to stress the truth, and you had kind of distanced yourself from them, or you've been thinking about distancing yourself from them because there was something that just didn't feel right about this person. All right, maybe you felt like this person was talking about you behind your back. Maybe you feel like this person was leaving out certain details of conversations that they were having with other people about you, and it was like, So what I'm seeing is this is someone that I feel like you've ended something with or needed to end. So a friendship that ended, a disconnect from a relationship, and maybe this person is now going around, you know, causing some drama because things have ended. 10 of Swords, please. 10 of Swords. Woo-wee, this energy, I'm telling you what, I don't know. I'm not liking the vibe, Leo. I'm not liking the vibe. I'm not liking it. Okay. So the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I feel like this is someone that tried to offer you something. I feel like strongly for the collective, it was like someone that was trying to offer you love, someone that was supposed to offer you love or tried to offer you love, but there was just something about the situation that wasn't right. Okay, so let's continue to look a little deeper here. Spirit, we thank you so much for your message. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, okay, so what I'm seeing is here, all right, in the outcome here, I feel like Six of Wands, okay, so this is like getting the victory over being blinded. I feel like there was a situation where you were blinded and you really weren't able to see the full details about a situation, a particular person, okay? So I feel like you also have some love news coming in here, but I feel like, you know, you're really someone at this point where you feel mentally trapped when it comes to anything love coming your way at this point, all right? So I feel like you're kind of going to be on guard moving forward because there's something about the situation that you were dealing with, someone that you either ended or are going to end something with. It's just, I feel like it was a weird situation where you feel like you're no longer able to connect with anyone because, you know, this caused some strife in your life in some sort of way. And then I'm also seeing that there was you feeling like you were left out in the cold, all right? Or feeling like you were rejected in some sort of way, all right? So whatever happened in the past, and I feel like this person, yes, has tried to come and redeem whatever was said or done. And it's like, you know what, you get the victory over being blinded by what this person has been trying to offer you. You know, you have felt like you've been left out in the cold, or you felt like you were rejected, isolated in some type of way. And it's like, you know, the Empress comes along and it's like, you know, you're really trying to start something new. This is why this transformation came out. I'm feeling like you really just want to be free and clear of this person, this situation. You want to live an abundant life. And I mean, there's a lot of dark energy here. So there's been a lot of setbacks. And so with that being said, it's like now wanting to take this initiative to get the victory, which I see you'll have over this new beginning. Now, for some of you, either you are experiencing this with someone that you have a child with, because I'm seeing this here, the Five of Pentacles, and also the Empress pregnancy. So I feel like this could either be someone that you have children with, and you're going to get the victory over this energy. You feel very trapped by this person from the past, and there's going to be some victory that comes over the situation with you and this individual. So let's go ahead and get some more information. All right, yeah, Seven of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of confusion when it comes to this person. All right, and then there's also the idea that there are some other options out there for you. Something about this situation is just very unsettling when it comes to this person. This person is watching, or this person is, you know, asking about you, saying stuff, and it's just like, you know what, too much has been done here. So I feel like for you, it's like you really want to start fresh. A transformation needs to take place. Let's go ahead and see what our angels have to say about how you can deal with this. All right. So the first thing that comes out is notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. All right. So you're really going to want to stay positive at this point in time, because I feel like this situation has caused a lot of confusion. It was kind of hard to see the details, hard to understand who was telling the truth, who wasn't telling the truth, because that's also coming to me now. It's like some he say, she say type of thing. All right. So now you just need to really, really hear your inner voice. All right. And have that peace of mind to say, you know, do I really deserve this? Do I really want to deal with this? And you really need to be around people. Be around people that you know in your heart and in your mind really love and care about you, and really hear the positive, you know, the positive inner voice when it comes to yourself. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense for some of you. Now let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, spiritual understanding. It says, I'm bringing you information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. All right, so I feel like with this transformation card coming through, I feel like for some of you, it's like there's some information and symbols and things like that spiritually that have been trying to caution you. And for some of you, I think that you did kind of see that, and that's why you had to stress your truth. But once you become very spiritually connected, and I'm not talking about religiously, I'm talking about spiritually, spiritually within yourself. Once you start really paying attention to certain things around you, like we said, paying attention to details, will really start to understand that our discernment is a lot sharper than we even perceive it to be. And, you know, after this situation, it's like you're definitely going to need it, because I feel like after this, you're going to have your guard up. You are going to get the victory in the sense that you will be free of being blinded and feeling isolated, left out in the cold, and there will be release from any more confusion, and you'll be able to, start this new life and transform in a way that will be better for you. Now, we also got outdoors. It says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So for some of you, you may have isolated yourself in a way because of some of the things that were going on. Some of this I feel like was a little bit of gossip maybe. Maybe there was a group of people or a few people that kind of knew what was going on. And so maybe you felt very mentally trapped, and you felt the need to isolate yourself from not only this particular person, but from people as a whole. So now it's like, you need to go outdoors and really connect with nature, relieve some stress, and regain a new sense of thinking, all right? Because you're going to go through a stage of transformation here is what I'm seeing. Now, let's look at the wisdom of the oracle here and see what the advice is over this outcome of victory, okay? Oop, this one flipped. I'm not surprised this one came out. All right, so you got the deep knowing. All right, and like I said, in the beginning, I feel like some of you kind of knew that something was in the brew. But let's go ahead and look at this. Okay, 43. Okay, here we go. All right, so it says that intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance, what we just talked about. It says, know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all of the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that might not make sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Okay? I mean, wow. This is exactly what I was feeling in the beginning of this reading, that you kind of were like, I either need to nip this in the bud and speak my truth, or I might not want to be all around these people like I used to be. I need to be paying attention to details here, okay? Using my better judgment. All right, this is what I was feeling, and this is what this deep knowing is saying. It's also saying very clearly that you are very spiritually awoke, okay? There were some signs, there were some symbols, there were some things that other people might not have been able to pick up on, and you were like, something ain't right here. And it's telling you that, yeah, you are 100% correct, ma'am, sir. This situation definitely was something to keep the one eye open to. All right, so I do see that you guys do get the victory over this situation, okay? They want you to continue to have this type of discernment moving forward. They are really, really going to give you more information about how to do this and why this has happened. Okay, so for some of you, you're kind of like, why? I knew it was coming about. I don't understand why. So there's more information to come, all right? And the more information that you receive, you will get the victory over this situation, because, Leo, you are on the 1 and the 2. And you really, really knew that there was something here not right. You knew not to be consistent in this particular situation. You knew to kind of pull away, and you knew it was time to speak your truth, okay? A lot of people were probably like, whoa, why are you coming off like that? And you were like, I smell a rat here. So kudos to you. I don't know who this message is for, but you do get the victory over this. Just know that more information, I feel like in this situation, is to come.